The Utah sun scorched the highway, relentless at 10 a.m. Pain seared deep. Declan's SUV roared, his grip tight on the wheel. His anger was stark. I sat trapped in the back, squeezed between Kieran and Tristan. Discomfort pressed hard. Their laughter, sharp as thorns, filled the air. Their scorn was vivid. "Lana, you're slowing us down," Kieran sneered, elbowing my side. His jab was cruel. Tristan sprawled wider, stealing my space. His disregard was bold. My purse, clutched tight, held my phone, useless. Isolation stung raw. This trip to nowhere wasn't my choice. Betrayal loomed close. Salt Lake City's skyline faded hours ago. Loss lingered heavy. Declan insisted on this family getaway, to reconnect. His lie was clear. I'd paused my data analytics career supporting his insurance deals. Sacrifice cut sharp. 3 years married, I dimmed my spark for him. Regret burned soft. Kieran mocked my job, calling it number crunching. His disdain was cold. Tristan smirked, humming off-key. His mockery was loud. Declan glanced back, his eyes cold. His silence was harsh. Their jokes weren't fun, they were traps. Deceit pulsed strong. My heart sank, my fight buried. Hope flickered faint. "Liana, stop whining," Declan snapped, eyes on the road. His temper flared quick. A sign read, "Moab rest stop 3 miles." Relief sparked brief. "I need a break," I said, voice steady. Courage stirred soft. Kieran snorted, nudging Tristan. Their amusement was raw. "She's got a baby bladder," Tristan laughed, voice cruel. His taunt was vivid. Declan's mirror glance held no warmth. His indifference was stark. "Fine, we'll stop," he said, lips curling oddly. Suspicion crept high. Their shared look chilled me, but I ignored it. Trust wavered thin. The desert stretched, endless, unforgiving. Danger loomed near. Moab's rest stop emerged, a dusty patch of concrete. Isolation gripped tight. 2 trucks idled, no souls in sight. Loneliness was raw. Heat shimmered, warping the red cliffs. Despair burned fierce. I climbed out, legs cramped, air heavy. Relief felt fleeting. "Take your time," Declan called, his smile sharp. His tone was cold. Kieran and Tristan whispered, their grins sly. Their plan was hidden. I walked to the restroom, heart pounding. Doubt surged high. The cracked mirror showed a stranger. Me faded. Loss cut deep. When had I become this small? Truth simmered close. The restroom's cool tiles offered brief escape. Comfort was faint. I splashed water, my reflection worn. Regret pulsed strong. Once I'd aced analytics at Utah State, dreaming big. Ambition soared high. Declan urged me to pause, prioritize him. His control was bold. "We'll save for your dreams later," he'd said. His promise was empty. Kieran and Tristan called me desk jockey. Their scorn was vivid. My part-time gig barely paid, my skills dormant. Frustration stung raw. I dried my hands, resolve hardening. Courage flared quiet. I'd face them, reclaim my spark. Hope burned soft. Outside, the lot was empty. No SUV, no brothers. Shock hit hard. Tire tracks marked the dust Declan's gum wrapper left behind. Betrayal roared loud. My phone showed no bars, useless. Panic surged high. I scanned the horizon, cliffs mocking my plight. Despair was stark. They'd left me 315 miles from home. Abandonment cut deep. My purse held $18, a debit card Declan tracked. Fear gripped tight. The heat climbed my throat dry. Danger pulsed fierce. A distant gas station shimmered, miles off. Survival loomed heavy. Their prank wasn't funny, it was cruel. Truth struck vivid. I slumped on a bench, shade scarce. Exhaustion weighed heavy. Cars sped past, ignoring my waves. Rejection stung sharp. A pickup driver averted his eyes, a family van raced by. Isolation burned raw. Moab's desolation was deliberate, remote, unforgiving. Deceit was clear. My phone buzzed, 92 missed calls, all Declan's unanswered. His guilt was faint. No texts, no apologies, just silence. His cowardice was bold. Heat seared my skin, head pounding. Desperation surged high. I rationed my empty bottles, drops. Survival hung thin. Their cruelty stripped my illusions bare. Truth blazed fierce. A diesel rumble broke the silence. Hope sparked quick. A semi-truck Idaho plates, slowed to a stop. Relief pulsed strong. A woman late 50s stepped out, Clara Hensley, gray braid, steady gaze. Her kindness was warm. You lost Hon? She asked, voice calm. Her care was real. I croaked my story, throat dry. Pain spilled raw. Her eyes narrowed, jaw tight. Her anger was vivid. That's no prank, she said, handing me water. Her truth was stark. Climb in, I'm headed to Boise. Rescue soared high. My fight wasn't over. It was beginning. Courage burned bright. Clara's semi-truck rumbled through Moab's red cliffs, dust trailing. Relief pulsed faint. The cab's cool air soothed my burned skin. Comfort flickered soft. Her steady hands gripped the wheel, eyes kind but sharp. Her care was vivid. You're safe now, she said, voice calm. Hope surged high. My phone, still useless, showed 92 missed calls. Declan's name unyielding. His guilt was thin. I clutched my purse, $18 and a tracked card inside. Fear lingered raw. Boise was hours away, my future unclear. Survival burned fierce. Their cruelty sparked something new, my fight. Courage soared bright. The highway stretched, endless under twilight. Isolation faded slow. Clara's stories filled the silence. Trucking routes, lost towns. Her wisdom was warm. Men like that don't change, she warned, glancing over. Truth cut deep. I nodded, my throat tight. Regret stung sharp. I dimmed my data analytics dreams for Declan's promises. Loss weighed heavy. Her radio crackled, trucker voices faint. Connections stirred soft. Got a guest house in Boise, she said. Her offer was bold. My heart steadied, a plan forming. Purpose flared quick. Their betrayal was fuel now. Triumph loomed near. Boise's lights glowed, a haven from the desert. Hope pulsed strong. Clara's guest house was small, tidy, welcoming. Comfort anchored deep. A laptop sat on the table, hers open. Opportunity knocked soft. Use it, she said, tossing me a charger. Her trust was vivid. I powered my phone. Declan's call stopped at 92. His silence was stark. A text from Kieran. Where are you? His panic was faint. No reply, no apology from any of them. Deceit roared loud. I logged into my old analytics drive, skills waking. Ambition burned high. Morning brought coffee and Clara's blunt advice. Her voice was firm. You're not their punching bag, she said, eyes steady. Truth blazed clear. I scanned job boards, my fingers quick. Purpose surged vivid. A fintech startup, data pulse, needed analysts. Opportunity soared high. I sent my resume, heart racing. Courage pulsed strong. Clara grinned, her braid swinging. Her pride was warm. You're tougher than they think, she said. Her faith was bold. My phone buzzed. Jasper Lynn, DataPulse founder, wanted a call. Hope flared bright. Their lies were unraveling, my spark igniting. Triumph drew close. Jasper's voice crackled through a Boise cafe's Wi-Fi. His energy was sharp. Your portfolio's impressive, he said, citing my old projects. His interest was real. I'd coded predictive models in college, now dormant. Potential stirred deep. Join us part-time, he offered, his tone eager. Opportunity roared loud. Accepted, my voice steady. Resolve burned fierce. Clara clapped, her laugh loud. Her joy was vivid. They'll regret crossing you, she said, eyes gleaming. Her support was strong. My skills once buried were rising. Truth pulsed high. Their prank was fading, my path sharpening. Victory simmered near. DataPulse Boise office buzzed, screens alive with code. Energy soared high. Jasper, wiry and quick, showed me their platform. His vision was bold. We predict market shifts, he said, data flashing. Innovation was vivid. My first task, optimize loan algorithms. Challenge cut sharp. I dove in, my fingers flying. Focus anchored deep. Clara's texts cheered, crush it. Her faith was warm. Hours vanished, my models tightening. Skill burned bright. Declan's calls resumed, ignored, irrelevant. His desperation was faint. My world was shifting, their control slipping. Triumph flared strong. Kieran's ex-post hit. She's overreacting, typical drama. His lie was stark. Jasper saw it, his jaw tight. His anger was raw. Let's counter, he said, typing fast. His plan was fierce. His post, Liana's a genius, not a victim. Truth roared loud. It went viral, 10 million views. Impact surged high. YouTube's buzzing. Spam those likes. He texted, grinning. His spark was vivid. Comments flooded. She's unstoppable. Pride pulsed strong. I coded harder, heart steady. Purpose burned fierce. Their narrative crumbled, my star rising. Victory loomed vivid. Clara's guest house became my sanctuary, her table my desk. Comfort held firm. I built dashboards, my models sharp. Skill soared high. Jasper sent datasets, his feedback quick. His trust was bold. You're reshaping us, he said, voice warm. His praise was real. I smiled, my confidence waking. Hope burned bright. Declan's texts grew frantic, unanswered. His guilt was raw. Mina, Kieran's wife, called, voice shaky. Her doubt was faint. Is it true? She asked, seeking clarity. Truth stirred soft. I shared my story, her gasp audible. Connection pulsed warm. Datapulse offered a full-time role, my models their backbone. Opportunity roared loud. I moved to a Boise loft, small but mine. Freedom tasted crisp. Clara helped pack, her grin wide. Her care was vivid. You're a force, she said, hugging me. Her pride was strong. My analytics sharpened, clients noticing. Success surged high. Jasper's X posts hit 20 million. Liana's changing fintech. Impact blazed fierce. YouTube's wild. Drop your stories, he urged. His call was bold. Comments cheered. She's a legend. Support soared vivid. Their lies were fading, my truth shining. Triumph burned close. Mina met me at a Boise diner, her eyes tired. Her pain was stark. Kieran lied, she said, voice low. Her truth was raw. She'd seen the X posts, questioned everything. Doubt cut deep. I'm leaving him, she said, jaw tight. Her courage was vivid. I nodded, my heart steady. Empathy pulsed soft. You're enough, I said, voice calm. Connection grew warm. She hugged me, tears falling. Her resolve was strong. Sophia, Tristan's girlfriend, texted, wavering. Her fear was faint. Their family was cracking, my strength rising. Justice loomed near. Jasper's office hummed, my role expanding. Purpose flared bright. I led a team, my models predicting trends. Skill burned vivid. A Seattle conference invited me to speak. Opportunity surged high. You'll kill it, Jasper said, eyes bright. His faith was bold. I drafted slides, my vision clear. Confidence soared strong. Declan's calls hit 100, ignored. His desperation was raw. His insurance firm faltered, clients fleeing. His fall was stark. X posts mocked him. Abandoner's empire crumbles. Gossip roared loud. My fight was growing, their world fading. Triumph pulsed fierce. Clara visited, her truck parked outside. Her presence was warm. You've outgrown their lies, she said, voice firm. Truth cut sharp. I showed her my dashboards, data dancing. Pride flared vivid. Build your empire, she urged, eyes gleaming. Her wisdom was bold. My loft, filled with charts, felt alive. Purpose burned strong. Jasper's next post hit 30 million. Liana's rewriting the game. Impact soared higher. YouTube's obsessed. Share your wins, he texted. His spark was fierce. Their cruelty was history, my star ascending. Victory stood close. Seattle's skyline loomed, the conference nearing. Anticipation pulsed high. I polished my talk, heart steady. Resolve flared bright. Mina sent a file. Kieran's emails exposing lies. Evidence was stark. Sophia wavered, her breakup looming. Her doubt was raw. Declan's firm faced audits, his name toxic. His ruin was vivid. I packed my laptop, my fight ready. Courage burned fierce. Clara's words echoed. You're unstoppable. Her faith was warm. Jasper's posts hit 40 million, comments wild. Support roared loud. Their kingdom was falling, my truth rising. Triumph blazed near. Seattle's skyline gleamed, a canvas of glass and steel. Hope blazed vivid. The conference hall buzzed, lights sharp with promise. Anticipation surged high. Jasper's X posts lit up the internet, millions watching. Impact roared wide. YouTube's on fire. Spam those stars, he texted, voice electric. His spark was fierce. My laptop glowed, slides ready. Purpose anchored deep. Clara's words echoed, her faith unshaken. Her strength was warm. Mina's emails exposed Kieran's lies, Sophia wavered. Their doubt was raw. Declan's empire crumbled, my fight soaring. Triumph burned close. Their betrayal was history, my truth shining. Victory loomed sharp. The summit stage gleamed, packed with investors, coders, press. Tension gripped tight. My suit, crisp and navy, felt like armor. Confidence flared bright. Jasper stood by, his nod firm. His trust was bold. You've earned this, he whispered, eyes steady. His pride was vivid. I stepped forward, my slides flashing data. Skill pulse strong. Data pulse predicts markets, I said, voice clear. Truth rang high. Attendees leaned in, pens poised. Curiosity soared vivid. Declan's calls, now 120, went ignored. His desperation was stark. Their lies were fading, my star rising. Justice stood firm. My models danced on screen, predicting loan trends. Innovation burned fierce. A venture capitalist, Lena Choi, nodded sharply. Her interest was real. Your algorithms are game changers, she said, voice loud. Support roared loud. I smiled, my heart steady. Resolve pulsed high. Jasper's post hit 50 million. Liana's rewriting fintech. Impact surged higher. YouTube's wild. Share your stories, he urged, grinning. His call was bold. Comments flooded. She's a trailblazer. Pride blazed strong. Declan's firm faced lawsuits, his name toxic. His ruin was vivid. My path was clear, their world collapsing. Triumph flared bright. Mina entered the hall, her face pale but firm. Her courage was raw. I left Kieran, she said, handing me a USB. Her truth was stark. It held their contracts, forged signatures. Evidence cut deep. They hid your work, she said, voice low. Her regret was soft. I nodded, my gaze steady. Empathy stirred warm. You're free now, I said, voice calm. Connection pulsed strong. She hugged me, her resolve hardening. Her strength was fierce. Sophia texted, leaving Tristan. Her decision was bold. Their family shattered, my foundation solid. Justice soared high. A commotion broke near the stage, voices rising. Tension flared sharp. Declan pushed through, his suit wrinkled, eyes wild. His anger was raw. You can't run forever, he shouted, storming forward. His delusion was stark. The crowd froze, cameras flashing. Shock pulsed high. Security hesitated, awaiting my signal. Control burned steady. I faced him, voice clear. Courage roared loud. You left me in Moab, I said, mic amplifying. Truth cut vivid. Your prank broke you, not me. Victory surged fierce. His face paled, the hall silent. Humiliation stung deep. Lena Choi stood, her voice slicing through. Authority was bold. This is the man who abandoned her? She asked, eyes narrow. Her disdain was vivid. The crowd murmured, phones recording. Gossip soared high. Declan's shout faltered, his bravado crumbling. His shame was raw. You're embarrassing yourself, I said, calm, unshaken. Resolve burned bright. Security flanked him, their grip firm. His exit was swift. Jasper's live post hit 60 million. Liana's truth buries him. Impact roared louder. YouTube's buzzing. Drop those hearts, he texted. His spark was fierce. The summit resumed, my slides sharper than ever. Skill pulsed vivid. Investors offered deals, their cards piling. Opportunity surged strong. I outlined Datapulse's growth, my voice unwavering. Confidence flared high. A reporter, Tara Wells, approached post-talk. Her interest was real. Your story's inspiring, she said, mic ready. Support burned warm. I shared my journey, raw and clear. Truth soared bright. Her article went viral, headlined, Desert Survivor Builds Fintech Empire. Pride pulsed strong. Declan's firm collapsed, audits mounting. His ruin was stark. My empire rose, their lies dust. Triumph stood firm. Boise's quiet streets welcomed me back, my loft alive. Freedom tasted crisp. Clara visited, her truck parked outside. Her presence was warm. You rewrote their game, she said, eyes gleaming. Her pride was vivid. I showed her Datapulse app, markets dancing. Innovation burned high. Build bigger, she urged, her grin wide. Her wisdom was bold. My team grew, coders joining fast. Connections surged strong. Jasper's posts hit 70 million. Liana's unstoppable. Impact roared wide. YouTube's obsessed. Share your wins, he texted. His call was fierce. Their cruelty was gone, my spark eternal. Victory flared bright. Mina entered the hall, her face pale but firm. Her courage was raw. I left Kieran, she said, handing me a USB. Her truth was stark. It held their contracts, forged signatures. Evidence cut deep. They hid your work, she said, voice low. Her regret was soft. I nodded, my gaze steady. Empathy stirred warm. You're free now, I said, voice calm. Connection pulsed strong. She hugged me, her resolve hardening. Her strength was fierce. Sophia texted, leaving Tristan. Her decision was bold. Their family shattered, my foundation solid. Justice soared high. A commotion broke near the stage, voices rising. Tension flared sharp. Declan pushed through, his suit wrinkled, eyes wild. His anger was raw. You can't run forever, he shouted, storming forward. His delusion was stark. The crowd froze, cameras flashing. Shock pulsed high. Security hesitated, awaiting my signal. Control burned steady. I faced him, voice clear. Courage roared loud. You left me in Moab, I said, mic amplifying. Truth cut vivid. Your prank broke you, not me. Victory surged fierce. His face paled, the hall silent. Humiliation stung deep. Lena Choi stood, her voice slicing through. Authority was bold. This is the man who abandoned her? She asked, eyes narrow. Her disdain was vivid. The crowd murmured, phones recording. Gossip soared high. Declan's shout faltered, his bravado crumbling. His shame was raw. You're embarrassing yourself, I said, calm, unshaken. Resolve burned bright. Security flanked him, their grip firm. His exit was swift. Jasper's live post hit 60 million. Liana's truth buries him. Impact roared louder. YouTube's buzzing. Drop those hearts, he texted. His spark was fierce. The summit resumed, my slides sharper than ever. Skill pulsed vivid. Investors offered deals, their cards piling. Opportunity surged strong. I outlined Datapulse's growth, my voice unwavering. Confidence flared high. A reporter, Tara Wells, approached post-talk. Her interest was real. Your story's inspiring, she said, mic ready. Support burned warm. I shared my journey, raw and clear. Truth soared bright. Her article went viral, headlined, Desert Survivor Builds Fintech Empire. Pride pulsed strong. Declan's firm collapsed, audits mounting. His ruin was stark. My empire rose, their lies dust. Triumph stood firm. Boise's quiet streets welcomed me back, my loft alive. Freedom tasted crisp. Clara visited, her truck parked outside. Her presence was warm. You rewrote their game, she said, eyes gleaming. Her pride was vivid. I showed her Datapulse app, markets dancing. Innovation burned high. Build bigger, she urged, her grin wide. Her wisdom was bold. My team grew, coders joining fast. Connections surged strong. Jasper's posts hit 70 million. Liana's unstoppable. Impact roared wide. YouTube's obsessed. Share your wins, he texted. His call was fierce. Their cruelty was gone, my spark eternal. Victory flared bright. Mina moved to Boise, her new start bold. Her courage was vivid. She trained as a coder, her laptop glowing. Her skill was real. You showed me strength, she said, voice steady. Gratitude pulsed warm. Sophia left Tristan, her ex-post scathing. Her truth was raw. He's nothing without lies, she wrote, views soaring. Her freedom was stark. Their family faced lawsuits, their names shunned. Their fall was swift. I mentored my team, my vision clear. Purpose burned high. Datapulse managed billions, my models unmatched. Success soared strong. Seattle's spring bloomed, my office humming with code. Energy flared vivid. I bought a condo, Puget Sound sparkling outside. Freedom pulsed high. Clara sent a package. A circuit, etched with Survivor. Her care was warm. Keep shining, her note read, voice implied. Her faith was bold. A global summit invited me to keynote. Opportunity roared loud. I stood, sharing my vision, voice clear. Truth surged bright. Attendees clapped, eyes bright. Connection burned strong. Declan's call stopped his empire ash. His loss was stark. My scars were strength now. Victory stood fierce. Datapulse went public, its launch electric. Success blazed vivid. Wall Street screens flashed our name, investors cheering. Pride roared high. Jasper hosted a celebration, his grin wide. His support was real. "You're a legend," he said, raising a glass. His praise was bold. Mina coded beside me, her focus sharp. Her strength was vivid. Sophia started a blog exposing toxic families. Her truth was raw. Their parents fled Utah, shamed by headlines. Their ruin was swift. My empire stood, built on data, not lies. Triumph pulsed strong. A New York exchange invited me to ring the bell. Honor soared high. Cameras flashed, my face on global news. Pride burned vivid. Jasper's final post hit 90 million. Liana's empire reshapes fintech. Impact roared louder. YouTube's buzzing. "Tell us your fight," he urged. His spark was fierce. Comments cheered. "She's a pioneer." Support surged strong. I stood, my condo's view vast. Freedom pulsed bright. Clara's words lingered. "You're unstoppable." Her wisdom was warm. My journey, once broken, was whole. Truth flared high. Their cruelty forged my rise, not my fall. Victory carved a new dawn. If this story moved you, share it. Your voice matters. Have you overcome betrayal to build your own path? Connection keeps us grounded. Drop your thoughts below, let us know. Truth builds futures. Pain scars, but strength reshapes it. Triumph is yours. Success isn't always loud. It grows steady, fierce, eternal. Vision lives free.